Hi everybody, I am going to show you how to use Jamboard to draw some circuits. This was the first time I've ever used it, and I actually found that Jamboard seemed to do, definitely a better job than Google Drawings, and actually it might even be better than some people's hand-drawn circuits as well. So I'm just going to show you how some symbols and how you would draw these, and then you guys are going to apply this knowledge for your Jamboards that you're going to do on your own. Okay, so I might get cut off here because I'm using Screencast, which is a 5-minute thing. So there might be 2 videos coming up, but I'm just going to go through some of the symbols right now. So you probably already noticed on the website, I had all these symbols listed of everything that you would need. I talked about them yesterday as well. Everything you need to draw a circuit diagram. You also watched a few videos that show you how to do that, but we're going to do it together right now. So to start, we need to have a battery. So when you're using Jamboard, just use the pen, and you can sort of make it whatever thickness you want. Mine's just the default thickness. I always put my battery on the left-hand side. And how you draw a battery, ooh, that was really bad. I'm going to erase that line because it's wobbly, and go back to my pen and draw my second part of my battery. That's not much better. Anyway, that's what a 1-cell battery looks like. So it has the negative terminal. So if you think about I like to just sort of put a negative and a positive terminal. If you think of an actual battery that you would put in a device, there's the part that sticks out, that's the positive pole, and then there's the flat one, that's the negative pole, and you usually match the negative pole to the little springy thingy in your device. So this is the negative pole of the battery, and this is the positive pole of the battery. That's what it's representing. That's the battery. Now a wire. The wire just literally comes straight out of the negative terminal and would start going across and eventually draw the rest of your circuit. What else do we need? We need a bulb. Okay, so what I typically like to do is have my bulb over, I always make like a rectangle, and it really, really does keep your diagram organized. So your battery is always on the left-hand side, and all of your devices and resistors are going to be over on your right-hand side. So that's my wire. I need a bulb. So a bulb has to be represented by a filament of some sort. But if you notice, when I drew that bulb, it's part of the wire. The whatever's flying through the wire here is going to come right through the filament of the light bulb and keep going. Okay, now this circle that you put around is just representing the glass that's around that. So there's your light bulb. I need a switch. So from my wire, I'm going to make my way back to my battery. You just make a little sort of dot here. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, let's just erase that. Okay, and let's go here, come back, and we'd go back to our positive terminal. Okay, this basically, maybe we'll do a line instead. It might be easier with Jamboard just to do a line. Okay, this section is where our switch would be, and we would have a little door. That's our switch. So just think of a light switch. That would be like the light switch on your wall. That is in the off position right now. What you've read so far about circuits and what you've seen in videos so far is that in order for the electrons to flow around the circuit, it has to be a closed circuit. So electrons would stop right here because there's no closed circuit. The circuit's broken. The switch is off, in off position. So if we wanted this light bulb to actually light up, we would have to close the circuit. So we would erase that open circuit and we open switch, and we would complete the circuit. This light bulb would now glow. Okay, so that would be a complete circuit. That's still our switch. It's just in the on position, or it's closed in the on position. Flow of electrons. Electrons always come out of the negative terminal of the battery. So they would come out here and they would go in this direction. So you just put an arrow with an E, showing that that's the flow of electrons in that direction. Okay, an ammeter. Ooh, we have 30 seconds really quickly. An ammeter is part of the circuit. So we would just erase part of the circuit, and we would draw a circle where the ammeter that's going to measure current goes, and put an A for ammeter. That's how you hook up an ammeter. Okay, we're going to come back in the second video, and I'm going to show you how to do a voltmeter and bulbs in series. Good job.